Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here with my rant of 90 Day Fiance Season 9, Episode 8, Get Off Your High Horse. Let's get started.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs.
With a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
Auntie that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To all of my nieces, my nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Did y'all miss me? I missed y'all too. What can I say? If I had to rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, season 9, episode 8, Get Off Your High Horse, I will rate this episode a B minus. Let me know down in the comment section what you will rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance. I don't even know where to begin talking about these disastrous ass couples. I have to sit and think about who was the most disastrous and who was the least. Y'all let me know down in the comment section, because I'm going to tell you right now, these couples was all a disaster in my opinion. Let me put my glasses on so I can bring them up on the screen. That helps me to put the timestamp in. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my little glasses on. Oh, look at these ratings. Okay. Win 64. Wait a minute. Oh, there goes Super Chat. Thank you so much, Amanda Metcalf, for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you. Let me bring these people up, these couples up. Do I have them on here? Let's see. Yes, I got them. Okay. I know I saw another super sticker. Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure I acknowledge people, because when you give, you don't have to. Thank you so much, Kirby JM13 for the $4.99 super chat. I was looking for you today like you owe me money, Auntie. I can't wait to hear you go in loving the hair. By the way, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the first disastrous couple that I want to talk about is Patrick and Thias. if I have to see that Tesla one more daggone time, I think that the producers are impressed with it, but I'm not. This particular couple, of course, she's come over, and when I looked at her daddy and her grandma, her mom, or whoever it was, and I looked at her, I did not think that this woman was coming from wealth. But honey, you would think that she wealthy than a mofo. She's coming over there with all kinds of, paper dollars and all kinds of, no coins, just that foldable money in her pocket. She has a whole lot to say about Patrick's brother living in a household with them and destroying their relationship. Excuse me, y'all. She had a lot to say about his house and what he does. Now, apparently, he has decided to sell his house and move into another one. And she does not want his brother to come with them. Now, the brother is speaking differently about her, right? He is like, I'm trying to work it out. This is my brother's fiance. She's going to be my brother's wife. And I'm really trying to work on the relationship that I have with her. And on the other hand, she is doing everything that she can under the table, in my opinion, to continue the dissension between her and the brother. And I'm not understanding it. They moved from, I believe it was from Austin to Dallas, Austin, Texas to Dallas. And they had all these wire hangers. And honey, I got to thinking about Mommy Dearest. Now, one thing about me, honey, once that stuff come back from the dry cleaner, those wire hangers are going into the trash can, right? Because I don't like wire hangers. I don't think I've seen that many wire hangers, honey, since the 1977 movie. But anyway, I digress about the hangers. And so they're moving things back and forth. The brother is like, okay, I'll meet you all there. Let me know if you need anything, all that kind of stuff. They get to the place and the brother has set the house up. Now, what I noticed that he said was that he was, signing leases and all of this. So this doesn't appear to me to be a permanent home for them. But it is what it is, I guess. And so they are at the place and she's walking around and she's complaining because the brother, Jonathan, has some things in the house and he's going to be staying there. She feels like he has a whole level, whole floor to himself, and he doesn't. Oh, excuse me, y'all. He doesn't. And I'm just, I don't know where the producers are going. If this is their storyline, is just this brother. If that is the case, then they're just as dry as the next couple I'm about to talk about, which is Jibri. So we see Jibri and Miona going over to meet his friend. And he is sitting in the car like a old biatch, telling her everything that has been said about her behind her mofo back without expecting her to have some kind of feels about it. Let me change. He doesn't expect her to have any feelings about it, but he's up there ratting on his friends about how they feel about her. Now, allegedly, he was with this group, the Black Serbs, and I guess they're supposed to be talented or whatever, but honey, they just look like a whole bunch of cartoon characters to me. They look like something off of anime. Maybe that is what their intention is. It's just not for me. I guess coming from the generation that I'm coming from, it doesn't work good for me. But anyway, I digress. And so he's telling her in the car, how his friend feels about her and that they feel like she is the reason why he is not doing what, he's supposed to be doing with the band and all of that kind of stuff. He doesn't want to work for any money, but he wants he wants celebrity. Thank you so much, Sassy Maxine Roger, for the 70 czars. I don't know what that is. Oh my goodness. Auntie, my queen, my love, my life finally caught alive from all the way here in South Africa. Yes, Sassy. You set my soul on fire, and I'm so grateful that you exist in this universe. Thank you. How kind is that? Welcome, honey, to your first child. Where's under my eye? Okay. I got a lot going on over here. What is that? Under my eye. What is going on? Okay. Y'all gotta come up here so I can show you what's going on. What's going on under my eye? Okay, yeah, this is live. Auntie can't be having nothing on this little pretty face. I don't even know what the hell that was. Y'all ain't even tell me. Okay, anyway, let me get serious. Thank you so much, Sassy Maxine Rogers, and I'm so glad that you caught a live, boo. You see, I'm cutting up, okay? I am cutting up over here. So, gibberish, again, is telling this girl all the stuff that is going on in the relationship with him and his friends. And so we see him go to the little, I guess, studio, whatever they supposed to be going to. And it was like meeting little Martians or somebody back there in Patti LaBelle days. Like a whole bunch of foo-la-la. Their music, I tried to listen to it. It's just erratic and it just sounds like a whole bunch of, like, I just was like, where's the talent that they're speaking about that this young man has? I haven't seen it, haven't smelt it. Y'all let me know. I just was like, this is a mess. And so anyway, there's Brittany, there is whatever the guy is, Cash, and then there's what is the other one, Draco, whatever his name is, and they just little kids. Gibberish is very boring. When it comes down to this, he's very boring. Even when they went and they met up at, the truck stop or wherever it was, and they were having a conversation, the argument was so forced between the best friend and Miona. It was forced. It did not seem right. It wasn't authentic. It was just a hardtail mess. And I just was like, what in the foolishness is this? Is Mary out here? I'm sure Mary is getting that, but I don't even know if she's out here. So y'all said it is no mods out here. Okay. Okay. So basically, it's just, I don't even like covering this couple. And by the end of the season, y'all, I'm probably not going to be saying anything about this particular couple. She, wants to hang a beach wedding over his head. He wants to be in the band. He gets into an altercation, a fake ass altercation with his friend because everybody is talking but him. When, like I said, when they were standing outside and they were talking about the trucks and she was saying, I have gibberish best interests at heart, he was just standing there. He instigates the stuff in the car. But then when it comes down to him really saying what he has to say, he has nothing to say. he just acts like a 12-year-old, in my opinion. He's living off his parents, and yet and doesn't have a job, but doesn't want to accept a job. And the friend is telling him, I got a job for you while you're creating your music that you say you're creating, but I haven't seen it. You can be working a job. But his whole dependency is on somebody else. And of course, we know that he's reenacting this, right? Which makes it even tiring. It makes it worse for me, in my opinion, because if you were going to face some, make it interesting. I know that there's probably some of you all who like him. I'm just not that person. I'm really bored with them. And we're going to move on to another couple who is also faking, but at least has enough to make it seem real. And that is Eve and Mohamed. Now, Eve done brought this little baby over here, right? She done adopted this child. She knows that this child has been raised in a Muslim household. She went over and visited with him. But yet and still, she's acting like she don't know what a mosque is. She's acting as if she doesn't know what the requirements are of this cotton freaking religion. Now, when they went out last week with her girlfriends were sitting there judging him, okay? Asking him all kinds of inappropriate ass questions about his sex life. Just absolutely and totally inappropriate. And so she gets mad because he don't want her to wear a itty bitty string bikini to restaurants, to the office, to her job site. Like, he don't want her to wear this stuff. They've already had these discussions, and we all know that. But anyway, we're going to play along. So she decides that she's going to sleep in the living room. She gets up in the morning. Now, where's the son? I don't mean no harm. Where's the son? Now, I told you all in the beginning that I suspected that little boy don't live with her. Where is he? Where is he? She came off as this, you know what, Auntie, don't do it. So she gets up in the morning and she's cooking him breakfast and everything as a way of saying that she apologizes for the way that, he felt and the way that things ended between the two of them. And she has found a mosque for him to go and pray in. And so he's excited about it like a little girl. His little soft voice. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to go to the mosque today. You make sure that you put a wrap around your head, for it is honorable and it's expected that you wear something around your head. I said, bitch, is he auditioning for a Michael Jackson movie, bitch? I want you to wear a sharp on your head when you go to the mosque, and maybe this is the introduction for you that you need in order to. I said, bitch, I couldn't. That whispering, mm-mm. No. So anyway, they decided they're going to go to the mosque and everything, and she's going to try to wear something appropriate. He tells her she got to wrap her head, and she acts shocked. Bitch, when you were over there visiting him, I'm sure you had your head wrapped. I'm sure you did. And so they go, and they're driving to the mosque. They get to the mosque, and they separate them. Now, I've never been in a mosque or anything like that. I've heard things about, about that religion and stuff like that. And so I won't go into criticizing them or anything like that. I think that whatever people practice, whatever they believe in, is what they believe in, and I respect that. What I don't respect is her playing ignorant and not understanding that every religion has rules, procedures, restrictions. Every cotton freaking religion. I don't care if it's non-denominational. I don't care if it's Baptist. I don't care if it's Pentecostal. I don't care if it's Presbyterian. I don't care if it's Catholic. Bitch, every one of them got some kind of rules, regulations, procedures, and things, the do's and don'ts of that particular religion. For her to make it seem like it's so many rules, it's so many rules. Bitch, all of them got rules. At one point when I was in Pentecostal church, I couldn't wear makeup. We had to have doilies on our heads. Our dresses had to hit the cotton freaking floor. We couldn't wear pants up in the church. Honey, let me tell you, every one of them have their own. So for her to over exaggerate the rules and the procedures of this particular religion is, to me, an insult to this religion. All of them got rules and procedures. Every last cotton freaking one of them. Don't point his out and make his seem like it's worse than everybody else's. You knew what you was getting. Muhammad has made it very clear with his real soft voice that he had already talked to you about your clothes. And I believe him. I don't know if y'all do, but I do. I believe that he told her all the do's and don'ts, what he wanted and how he wanted it. I believe that he told her in his little voice all the expectations that he expected from her. Bet I believe it. Now, I don't know if y'all believe it, but I do. I don't believe that this man who has been dating this woman for 2 years, that she didn't know what time it was with him. Whether it was a Timex, a Seiko, or a cotton freaking Movado watch, he done already told her what time it was up in this. There ain't none of this stuff coming to her by no daggone surprise. She just want to be ornery and disrespectful. What the fuck for? Then she gonna say, when she goes in it, she gotta take her shoes off. I can't believe that they separated us, immediately. Immediately they did. First of all, when she came out the house with him, she looked like his grandmother. Let's just go ahead on and keep it $150. Now, I know I'm old as hell, okay? I know I'm old as hell before you even say it in the comments. But she was looking right old. She looked like his grandmother or his aunt on his father side that's taking him back and forth. If you want to be butt nasty and dress butt nasty and all of that, then get rid of the little boy. It's almost like, he's like a little toy to her. Something that she's playing with. Some type of science project that she thinks that, once she finished with it, she can just put it up on the shelf some daggone where. Now, yeah, he is anal as I don't know what. But guess what? He is what he is. It ain't nowhere in the world y'all gonna tell me that this old heifer didn't know anything about it. I just refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that she is in the blind about all of this stuff. And so she gets there and she's greeted and everything. And the young lady was like, it's my desire that, you become a Muslim and everything and practice with us. And so she takes her around very graciously, if I might add. And, she's showing her what to do. And, they're praying and everything. And he's praying and he begins to talk about the relationship with his father and how, he would go to, the mosque and everything. And I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly because I don't want to offend nobody out here. But, he was talking about, how he used to go with his daddy and his father, passed away when he was 14. He got really emotional about the thing. And so he says that every time he prays, he thinks about his father. And so, he's out here making it do what it do and all that kind of stuff. And he's with this woman. And so, of course, the rabbi, I believe it's a rabbi, he comes and he says, what do you think about it? And she was like, I'm learning and all of that kind of stuff. Fake it in a mother. And then she gets outside and she's going to lay down the law and basically tell him, I don't have any intention whatsoever of converting. I have no intention on changing. And every time I get a chance, I'm going to talk about you like a cotton freaking dog to all my friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, bitch, anybody at the bus stop. I'm pulling over at people carts in the grocery store and I'm talking about you like a dog. Why did you bring him over here to humiliate him and treat him like that? Okay, a rabbi's Jewish. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, damn it. I see it. Tell me what it is. I don't know. Keep it moving on. Keep it pushing. So the next thing we know, he's hoping that she's going to convert. She tells him that, she doesn't, think that she's going to convert. Matter of fact, she knows that she's not going to convert. But she doesn't want him to change her. Well, guess what? If you don't convert and you don't do the things that he wants you to do, then you're changing him. You're expecting him to come into your culture and have respect for you and your culture or what you believe is your culture, and you have no respect for his. I don't understand why these people are not or acting as if they have not had these conversations. Why bring somebody thousands of miles away from their home and you have not already established what is going to be in these relationships? This is some bull. That's why you can tell that it's production produced, because these people have had these fucking conversations. You're not going to tell me any different. And if you do, I ain't going to believe your ass. Okay? These people have had these damn conversations. So the next thing we know, we see her out with her girlfriend. Her and her girlfriend decide they going to go out and they going to kick the bobo with each other. Thank you so much, Carol, for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you, boo. They decide they going to go out and kick the bobo. This is the same girlfriend that's sitting up there at the table when they bringing up all kinds of matter of. They decide they going to have the birds and the bees talk with him. Inappropriate. Disrespectful. So now she's sitting there and the girl's like, girl, how's everything going? You stressed out yet? Did we do the trick? Did we stress him out? Did we worry you? So now you're surprised and shocked, and you sitting at the table crying with her because she's stressed out in her relationship. She sits there and tells her girlfriend, I didn't even sleep with him that night. It's just some you keep to yourself. It's some stuff that ain't for everybody's ear. It's just some stuff you just don't can say, especially over a drink. And then she's going to sit there when Mohamed asks her, are you going out to drink? Are you going to have a drink? She said, yeah, I'm probably going to have one. He said, you are? Now, Mohamed, that was dead ass wrong, because guess what? At the end of the day, she's a grown woman. But if she's sticking to what she said, she should have alcohol in her house. She should be able to drink in her own house. She's a grown woman and she's paid her dues to be a grown woman. And she should be able to do whatever it is. That's why you can tell that she's made certain promises to him, because where's the alcohol? When we first met her, she was drinking her ass off. Now all of a sudden, honey, she doing milkshakes and smoothies. Where the fuck is the alcohol that you had before? So it just goes to prove that he's not telling a lie, bitch, you are. But you want to play in front of the cameras and act like, oh, no, I ain't changed. Bitch, what? So anyway, they're sitting there, she's sitting there with the girlfriend and she's telling the girlfriend, basically, I kind of do want y'all to back off. Y'all hurt his feelings and y'all was judging him. He says that he's afraid she's going to be like her girlfriends. She is her girlfriends. Birds of a feather flock together, Mohamed. What part of did not teach you that when you stay at? I'm just asking, where you stay at? Did nobody not teach you that? She is her friends and her friends is her. Show me your friends and I know who you are. She's just probably as raunchy as her girlfriends are. Even more so because she's the one that walked out last week with a sheer dress on with some thongs on. Going to a restaurant to have drinks. So So guess what? She probably the one in the crew that's off the hook. It probably ain't her friends, but the friend felt remorseful about it and everything. It was like, I'm crying and I'm sad and everything. God dang it. Crying and everything, and the hell. Some people ain't got nothing else to do but to do dumb like that. There's nothing else to do with their lives. So anyway, her girlfriend was very remorseful about what she did, but she felt like she was doing it to benefit her. She said, "We don't want to lose you in this process. You've already lost her." I don't know whether or not anyone has been able to find whether or not they got married, but I suspect that they did not. I suspect that he is not here. Y'all let me know down in the comments section if y'all know anything about this mofo couple and whether or not they are actually still together or not. The next couple that I want to talk about is Bilal and Shaeeda. Shaeeda trifling in a month. I don't care what I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all think. Yes, he is anal, but Shaeeda is trifling. Bitch, why in the hell do you have water all over the floor? Now I know that they gotta do whatever that is, okay? Because I don't want to say nothing else in case somebody else, get up in the comment section. But whatever it is that they have to do before they pray, she's in the kitchen doing that at the kitchen sink. I said that's nasty to me and then a mother. Now I understand that maybe the kitchen was in close proximity to the place where she wanted to pray, but bitch, I know it's a bathtub or a shower in that car, a walk-in shower or somewhere in there that you can go and clean up. Why are you doing that? Cleaning your feet and stuff all up into somebody's cotton freaking kitchen and then leave behind. Why do you? That was trifling. So do you do that like right by the dishes? Like what? And then you're going to say that he OCD. No, you OD dirty. You OC dirty. She got some trifling ass ways. I don't fuck what y'all heard. She had some very trifling ways. Back in another episode, he sat there and said that she had her drawers. Just pick your drawers up off the floor for me, Shaeeda. Just get your damn drawers off the floor. Now she's sitting up in there washing her feet up in somebody's kitchen sink and don't go back and clean that up. Now, I understand that he had just came in the house. They made it look like he had just came in the house and she had just finished. But to get down on the floor and say, now you got me in here like Cinderella. Bitch, you're nobody's Cinderella. You're not Cinderella. Matter of fact, you're her sisters. You in this man's house. Now I know that's your fiance and it's soon to be your husband, but you leaving the pins in the sofa? What the fuck? Who does that? Who leaves pins in somebody's sofa? Out of your hair. Well, I was just taking my hair down and everything. So I left, all my little cornrows and, my rubber bands and my Barbie pins and stuff. And I just left it in the sofa, bitch. I'll come back and get it. Who does that in somebody's house? And if you got your cotton freaking silverware or certain your knives, your spoons, your forks, your utensils, leave it like that. Then he had the nerve to take the dishes up out the cotton freaking sink. Out the dish rack. He had enough honey to see the table of 8, bitch. Okay? 32, 36 cotton freaking utensils in his hand that was dirty. She said, "But cooking with washing dishes is not my thing." Cooking ain't her thing. Washing dishes ain't her thing. What's her thing? Tell me, Shaeeda, what is your thing? And all of that stuff don't make a person OCD, because if it is, here I go. OCD like I'm on. Put it where you found it. And then first of all, wash it. And if you can't wash it, I'm sure in that modern home, there's a dishwasher. Okay? Learn how to put the little pods inside of the dishwasher. Shaeeda nasty. I don't in my opinion, she's nasty. And she's trying to pan it off and say that he's OCD. Yes, he may be OCD, but he's absolutely correct that if you leave that cotton freaking water on that wood floor, you're going to destroy it, bitch. Now, did he over exaggerate? Talk about she had enough water down there for 100 people? Yeah, he exaggerated like a mother. But the way that he was washing up all of that water and kept on that water that was coming out the daggone sponge, bitch, that looked like Niagara Falls. Y'all know daggone well when he's wrenched, okay, you know the old people say wrench. When he wrenched that cotton freaking sponge out, water was coming out that bitch like the toilet was flushing. That's absolutely unacceptable. And then you going to sit there and get mad about somebody saying something to you about cleaning that up? And then you down on the floor, the sink. She started off at the sink, which was where the water was. By the time she finished, her ass was halfway across the kitchen in front of the con freaking refrigerator. About to go through the doorway, bitch, that was a lot of water. Now, the camera people just showed that one, but y'all know how shady they are. When she finished, she was standing on the opposite side of the room talking about some, boo, is it okay? How look? That was a lot of water. You tracking that back and forth? You ain't got no flip-flops or nothing like that on your feet. You just tracking water through that kitchen? I know it's a bathroom up in that. It's no excuse for her to be like that. And then when he says something to her about it, her ass is mad. You got OCD. Why do I feel like you're always preaching at me or giving me a lecture? Because you're nasty. You're leaving pins around. You ain't cleaning up behind your stank ass. You're leaving your drawers on the floor. You know, and then you don't want nobody to say nothing. Plus, you're going to bust them in the head. Now, does he lecture her? It appears that he does. He absolutely lectures her because when she said that she wasn't gonna go to the place with him, I ain't even gonna say the name because I don't want nobody to get offended. But when she wasn't going to the church house with him, he did lecture her about that, and he feels like that's the most important thing in his relationship. Thank you so much, Atoya David, for the $3 super chat. Thank you, Bill. He absolutely lectures her. She said, I feel like I want to say, yes, daddy, no, daddy, yes, mother. But when you leaving your toys around, then I am going to treat you like a child. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're leaving all your around and you're not cleaning up behind yourself, love. And then when what you are cleaning up is still dirty. And you're not telling them that it still got grease and food particles up on that. Okay, because like I said, when he grabbed all of the cotton freaking utensils that was in there, he could have served a party of 8. A full set of utensils. You're nasty. She doesn't want to go with him, but she's still praying, she's still practicing, and she doesn't want to go. But I think that she's doing that absolutely and totally out of spite. Just to get a rise out of him. Because the other day, honey, she was up on the riverfront, talk about he's the perfect man for her. Now all of a sudden he's lecturing her. Shaeeda, which one is it? It can't be both of the two can't be the same, bitch. You want to let us know what the deal is with this. You're gonna have to let us know what the deal is. I just happened to see that. Hello, greetings from the Netherlands. Hey, how are you? Hi, boo. Y'all praying for me. Because we about to read this bitch. Y'all can go ahead on and go ham like I'm in the comment section. Go ham, go in and laugh. We see her on a Get Good Up morning. She is driving Benny to an AMA fitness center. Now, I understand that this fitness center and this dude that he's working with is the real deal. Now, you can tell it's early in the morning. The sun is just rising over yonder. And she's saying this is what Benny want to do. Now, last week and the week before last, she was saying how AMA fighters really don't make no damn money. So, but she's still pushing this thing, even to the point where she done looked up a place for him to go. Now, with her parents' money, I'm sure they picked the best mother place for him to go. So they driving, he like a kid at the candy store. He can't wait because he know daggone well he ain't gonna have no ratchet bags and be throwing punches and doing turnaround kicks and okay in no hallway, in no dusty ass hallway. Don't mean no harm, but that's what we've seen him in. So he's excited about the possibilities. She's saying that this is a 45-minute drive for her to go and take Benny to this place. But she want to see it and all that kind of stuff. And so, they driving and everything. She's saying that she's getting ready to do, okay? She's getting ready to do a remote job, which means she don't have to go in nobody's office. She could do this job at home with her eyes closed with the little boy running around playing with toys. She takes Benny to the thing and they introduce themselves and everything. The dude name is like, I'm Charles, I got, the best up in here and all this kind of stuff. I got some trophy winning, belt winning is up in here that I've with. And so, Benny is walking around. They got state of the art up in there and it's like a serious ass gym and he's just ready. So dude was like, all right, we're going to go ahead on to have you throw some blows. I want to see, what you got, So he like, left, right, you know what I'm saying? Right, left, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He coming up over the kid and everything. You know what I'm saying? Benny and like, you know what I'm saying? He like, he like left, right, left. You know what I'm saying? Right, left, right. You know what I'm saying? Right, right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he telling Benny, Benny, he like, yeah, good, good. Yeah, good, 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 good. Okay, combination. You know what I'm saying? They up in them like that, right? So Benny, he's showing them everything he got. He up on his tippy toes. He making it do what it do up in them. Okay, thank you so much, Andy Smokeland, for the $6.99 cash app. You tell it like it is, Auntie. Thank you, boo. Thank you. So they up in there, spawn and everything. He like, man, you got power behind that. You know what I'm saying? You got power behind your punch, your technique. You got the fundamentals. You got the foundation down and everything. We can work with you and we can make you a master at what you're doing and everything. So she like, I just want to know, because of the bitch that I am, I just want to know, how many hours he got to train, like per day, per week, what? So he was like, about 2 to 4. He got about 2 to 4 hours a day that, he could train. To get him up to par. We need to get him up to snuff. We need to get him up to speed. He got everything, that is taken for, him to do what he got to do and everything. But 2 or 4 hours, that'll do it. She was like, okay. Well, I mean, this is a nice gym. Thank you so much, Charles, for letting us come up in here. Charles was like, yeah, I'm Charles. You know what I'm saying? Charles in charge up in the okay. So, they leave out and everything. And here come the bitching in the morning and the complaining. So the next thing we see, she's dropping him off in the early morning. She got the little baby with her and everything. You know what I'm saying? Benny, going to do his thing. Now she complaining. They showing her being a single mother, trying to act like, she got so much shit at the playground on the phone. Bitch, we all do it. We do what we got to do for our kids. Whether we married, whether we single moms, whether we single dads, we do what we got to do. We make it do what it do. Prior to the pandemic, we all was going in a building. Okay? Some of us get to stay home. But your ass is working a remote job because you got to hook up. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Plus, it's 24 hours in a day. You probably ain't working but 8 of them. Okay, that means that he got a good amount of hours still left for him to be going and spawning and gymming. That ain't got nothing to do with your guy. Okay, because he only taking 4 hours at the max, 4 hours plus a 45-minute drive back and forth. Okay, so let's go ahead on a round that. Okay, up to 5 hours in a day. It's still 19 hours up in a day for you to be able to do what you got to do with you and your son. You'll sit up and say, he taking up my whole day. I mean, I can't, oh my God, I can't balance this. Like, hello? Yeah, like, hello? Yeah. Hi, Larry. Well, actually, I'm at the playground. I didn't print it like I was supposed to, but that's Biniyam fault because he got the practice. You know what I'm saying? He taking 5 hours out of my busy ass day. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't used to working. Okay, my mother done been taking care of my ass. All my daggone life, and so bitches, you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This man is taking up maybe 5 hours out of a 19-hour day. And you going to say Biniyam ain't pulling his weight. What weight are you pulling when your parents got you living up in an apartment, all utilities, your cable, all of that paid for? You came back home. You've been in Ethiopia for how many years and you came home to a car, bitch? What are you talking about? You ain't got no struggles? You don't know what the fuck a struggle is. You don't have no struggles. You got a close-knit family? And you gonna sit up there and tell me what Biniyam ain't doing? What the fuck is going on here? What's really going on? Y'all not gonna sit up there and play in my face. Excuse me for a minute, y'all. Forgot. Gonna sit up there and play up in our cotton freaking faces like we don't know what time it is with your privileged ass. And it ain't nothing wrong with being privileged and coming from a family with money. But you got to have more understanding and more compassion for the goddamn man your ass is with. You don't care nothing about this man. He a burden on you. Why the you bring him over? You know he was coming over here without an opportunity to have a cotton freaking job. You know what the it is. This ain't your first time at the rodeo, bitch. Didn't you marry somebody else? You ain't gonna do me. You're not gonna do me. You're gonna sit up here and complain about the cotton freaking man, and you know what time it is and what he got to do in order to make it do what it do. When it don't do what it do. And he's sitting up there talking about the green card like that cotton freaking thing is an admission to a park. He ain't got no shame in talking about the green card and what he looking for and his expectation. But what she gonna do? He said, yeah, I'll be here, for the green card and everything. And then, I can make it do what it do. I said, this motherfucker don't have no shame. And I don't know why he don't have no shame or no embarrassment about it. So anyway, she drops him off at the gym and everything. I'm trying to multitask. She drops him off at the gym and everything, right? And he come up in there. He doing what he doing. Thank you so much, She Crab Diva, for the $30 super chat. One punch and his MMA could have corrected Ari's lopsided face. Okay. She Crab. So he drops her off, he come up in there, he got a chick he can race spar with. Don't make a difference whether it's a chick or it don't make a difference. You spawn. You doing what you got to do when you spawn up and up. So, he up in there, the dude like, okay, this your spawn buddy for the day. He like, all right, go. He just coming up in there trying to, get his training and everything. He feeling privileged to be up in that. It's just simple as that. Then, he coming up in there, the girl is like, you know what I'm saying? She ready to do it. Girl, I ain't fucking with her. Hey, boo. Okay? So, girlfriend, like, come on. She like that. And they get to spawn and everything, on the floor and everything. He trying to pin her down. They trying to still see what what he got, what kind of juices. You know what I'm saying? They trying to, try him out. She coming in with the baby. Zippity doo da, zippity day. She come up in there and see him with a chick and lose her mind. She said, hold on, y'all gonna have to hold my baby. I'm taking my earrings off for this. So you gonna tell me hold my baby. Girlfriend comes up. Thank you so much, Capricorn 11 for the 19.99 super chat. The look on Ari's face when she walked in the gym and saw Benny on the floor wrapped up with that girl like a pretzel was priceless. Thank you so much, Capricorn 11 for the 19.99 super chat. She comes over there and was like, so you're wrestling with a girl? You're wrestling with a girl? You didn't tell me you was going to be working out with a girl. Bitch, he had time. When he came in there, Charles said, make it do what it do. This who you working with today. Girlfriend don't care whether or not he got a lick or she don't care. She just up in there trying to do what she got to do. So now Ari gonna come up on there in that joint walking like she got a pimp. Oh, so you with my man? Like she, like she about to, you know what I'm saying? Like she, like her, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Girlfriend was like, girl, I'm about to whoop your ass up in this gym. I'm about to make mincemeat out of you. You, girl, what? Step the wrong way, bitch. I'm going to have you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've been waiting for a little old. So you don't think that it was right for you to tell me that you were sparring with a woman? He was like, what? What are you talking about? I mean, she said, you don't think that you need to tell your future wife, now you insecure, because now you got to tell what you are. That girl at that damn gym don't give a fuck about your position, your marital status. Who cares about that? You're standing over here, you're sparring with my man, and you've got full lashes on. Excuse me, y'all. She said, hey, hey, bitch, I got makeup on, lipstick, and some more. Matter of fact, I put some Summer Eve between my legs, too. Psst, psst. Gave myself 2 shots of that, and I got some cologne on. What now? What now? You lucky I ain't up in this looking like I'm one of them ring girls with a sign. Round 3. You lucky I ain't one of these walking up around here. You lucky I'm just spawned with him. That mean I don't care nothing about him. He ain't nothing but a partner to me, okay? What the hell lashes got to do? You got a full face of makeup on. Well, bitch, you sure look like a raccoon. Like you're done wore off. You got raccoon eyes and wrap around. All your stuff done rinsed off and came down at the bottom. You need to rinse that stuff up off your face. She feel like he did ass wrong because he wrestling with a girl. Charles was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I don't like the feel of this up in my gym. I don't like this. You gonna go ahead and take your ratchet ass on about it here because I'm a professional. Okay, I got a gym to run up in. It don't make the girl was like, it don't make a difference what I'm spawned with. He got a gig coming up. I got a gig coming up. If they say I come up in here and I wrestle with him, a Jolly Green Giant, bitch, or a dog, okay, I'm coming up in here and I'm gonna do what I got to do, make it do what it do. What? You what? 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 Jump! Leap! Jump! Hop! Skip! Girlfriend was like, I wish the you would come up in my face with this cotton freaking bull crap. She ain't do nothing but embarrass her goddamn self. I was like, what the whole hell is going on here? One woman comes up into her man's job, and because he's at the Xerox machine with another woman, you mean to tell me you Xeroxing with a woman? She's got full lashes on. This girl can do whatever she want to do. This is America. Girlfriend was like, is she trying to set him up for failure? Because what you don't do is come up in Charles' gym with that bull. Charles said, I don't like it. Deuces, chuck the deuces. She gonna go over to Charles and the girl and say, you didn't think that I was wrong? How would you feel if you came in and your man you didn't think that he needed to tell me? Bitch, when was he gonna tell you? in between getting choked down and locked down on the cotton freaking mat? When did he have an opportunity to tell your ass? He don't owe you that, and neither does Charles. If he gonna be in there wrestling and Charles is gonna be the trainer, if he bring an ape in there for him to wrestle with, okay, and let that monkey smack his ass around a couple of times, that's what he gonna do. That's that man facility. You don't own nothing up in that mother. How dare she come up in there and embarrass that man like that? And then when he's standing out there trying to talk to her and she know he right about the situation, you're getting loud. He's trying to tell her it don't make a difference what I or who I spar with. If Charles tell me that I got to spar with a woman, I'm sparring with a woman. It doesn't make a difference what the sex is. We all in here to do this kind of work. And it's a unisex club. And if you need him to call you because you're sparring with somebody, you insecure than I thought you was. You are more insecure than I thought you were. You complain about this man being in this gym, taking 5 hours at the most out your day. 5 hours, Ari. And you trying to control who he wrestles with and who he doesn't. And then you going to call a man a liar when you didn't ask him. See, it amazes me how people just want to flat out call somebody a cotton freaking liar when you didn't ask the question. Biniyam, do you? He said that he had already told her from time to time, I'm going to be wrestling with other us. And that only makes sense to me that he would be wrestling with both women and with men. It is what it is. Excuse me for 1 second, y'all. It is what it is. I was embarrassed for him. For her to come in there and act like that, I was extremely embarrassed for him. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. I didn't feel like he owed her anything. He is there to do a cotton freaking job. She's complaining and wanting all the bills paid since her parents is pulling the rug from up underneath her ass. But this cotton freaking man is having to do things that the ordinary person wouldn't have to do because she's insecure. And then you gonna walk up on that girl. That girl would have slung her around there like a rag doll. Girlfriend, let me tell you something. Girlfriend up in that gym, she was 10 toes to the ground. She wasn't moved by what she said or nothing. Matter of fact, she was ready to drag her ass. And they absolutely should have let her ass get dragged. Straight up out the brickety break. This cotton freaking last couple. I don't know what Emily doing. I don't understand Emily's point. I don't know if Emily is saying, Mama, I got a black man and I'm going to take him back to somebody put in there, please cuss her out. Where's Emily, your whole approach is wrong, young. You made a statement early on when we met you at the beginning of the season that there are only 2 black people in town, 2 black men. It is so obvious that you don't have any insight on the way this country has treated and still treats black people, people of color. You don't have a clue. And I want to give you a pass. But with all the information that's out here, Emily, I can't do it. I swear for God, I can't do it. The way you treated that man up in that barn and the way your mama stood there and let you do it shows me the disconnect that you have from motherfucking reality. You almost made me come out my mouth and say it. Thank you so much, Giselle. It gave me I am your master type vibes. Maybe it's just me. Oh no, it ain't just you. It ain't just you. It's Kobe too. What do you want a black man for, Emily? I just got to ask. You can leave it down in the comment section. Or you can DM me. But what was your purpose for wanting this black man? Only to bring him over here to America and treat him like natural born. Now, her and her mama get up and they go out to the barn. She says, I want him to pay his way around this. I want him to pay his way. I need him to work around here. Thank you so much, Smokey Mix, for the $20 super chat. Emily has crazy eyes. Run, Kobe, run. Thank you so much, Smokey Mix. I see that mix too, Smokey. Looking all cute and sexy. So her mother says, I appreciate the work. It's a lot of work here. We don't have people running over here offering to help. I'm really appreciative of the work. Emily said he got to pay his weight. He going to have to work. He going to have to prove to my family that he worthy to be here. So he going to go out here and get this horse dung up. Out of all that he could have did on that farm, he going to do horse dung. Something that Emily says she hasn't done in a long time. Now, I understand working the man. I understand the man paying his way or contributing to the household. But the way you treated him and emasculated him yet another month and week, Emily, is what making people want to drag your ass. This man says, I'm here for you and my son. I done left everything no. I've been away from my son 17, 18 months. I come here. I can't sleep in the bed with him. Y'all don't want me to feed him. You don't want me to hold him and try to console him and try to learn. You don't want me to bond with him because you want him up on your brassicas. Your mother is I spy me and looking like she's a warden. Okay. The mother says, I hate, okay, that he has that baby and I know I can stop that baby from crying. When the baby rejected her too. When a baby cries, sometimes it don't make a difference who holding them. They gonna cry. The man tried to give him some of the food. Now, he was dead ass wrong, but you was dead, but you was wrong with the blueberries because it got skin on it. It's a choking hazard just as much as a peanut is. I didn't see no skin pulled off them blueberries when that baby was eating them. But we're going to go ahead on and pass over that. So they go outside and the mother, they end up in there with the horses. He's afraid of them because he says where he come from, they don't have horses. He said his dad had a poultry farm. He said it was very stinky, but this stink is a different kind of stink. It's horse dung. So he's in there. These are big, large animals. If you've never seen a real horse in life, they are giant. And he's afraid of them, but he still goes in there with the mother. The mother gently teaches him, tells him what to do. You take this horse dung, you put it in this blue bucket, you take it, it's compost, you can take this over and we're going to make compost out of it or whatever. She said, all it is just, pooped out grass. So he gets his shovel and he get to working. But Emily, the master, is over him, telling him how to do it. Why don't you pick all of it? Why don't you dig down? How about he may have never used a shovel before? See, we all ain't born to work or to be, enslaved. We all don't know how to, use tools and stuff like that. We all didn't come here picking cotton, Emily. Yeah, I went there. We all didn't come here to do that. So he doesn't properly handle the shovel. Okay, he'll learn. Bitch, I don't halfway know how to shovel. And I got a big ass garden. So he don't know how to handle the shovel. He's trying to do it the way that he thinks. Do you need any help? I mean, why would you dig that? Why are you dragging that? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I'm just going to stay on you. I'm just going to keep on through. I'm going to just nagging the God out of him. Emily, this ain't a good look. You should not have chosen this show. I know you did not know how your edit was going to come off, but your edit is coming off and you are looking like something that starts with the letter R. And I know you not. I'm telling you, your edit is making you and your family look fucked up. Your mama sat there and let you say all this stuff, harass this man, stand over top of him. Let him do, he asked you multiple times, leave me alone. Let me go ahead and do this. I got this. Emily, back off. Emily, don't say nothing. Emily, okay, I'm doing it my way. This is the way I want to do it. Do you need my help? No, let me work alone. I don't know how many times this said that to you, but you sitting up there, steady pressing the man. He said you always want to be in control, like a slave master, or like a warden over some prisoners working on the side of the road. Let the man do what he need to do, Emily. God damn, you coming off. You're at it. Your edit ain't looking cute. And boo, I'm trying to tell you, auntie gonna be the one to tell you, because I'm straight up gonna put it out there, honey, like it is appearing to certain people. You are not coming off as one of those type of people that's a good person when it comes to dealing with people of color. You and your family. You and your family, Emily. So when he gets frustrated, he goes outside with the dung in the blue cart like they told him to. The mother standing there up there and they said to her daughter, she said, back off, Emily. She said, Emily, won't you go back to the house? The mother ain't said nothing. She's sitting up there observing. Now, they in the city, they've been getting into little tit-tats and riffs. You know why? Because your controlling, privileged ass daughter ain't been checked. And y'all not checking her, but you want to look at this man, this black African man. We're going to go ahead on and keep it a buck 100. You looking at him as he's the problem. Maybe that's because you only knew 2 black people in the town. But just because his skin is that color doesn't mean that he deserves to be berated and belittled and emasculated on national television. And that's what y'all doing, and y'all don't even know it. Or do you know it? I'm asking for a friend. And I'm not saying you are that word that starts with an R. But I ain't saying you ain't. I'm saying that you need to educate yourself about how to deal with people. First of all, some of the words that you saying, he got to work hits. He got work for his feed. This man asks you multiple times to leave him alone. And only thing that you get mad about is when he says, shut the fuck up. His patience, his tolerance level was shot. Mine was a long time ago. He was more patient with you than I ever would have been. I'd have been told you to ass down. Get the by my face. Get your out of here before knock you in. Hey, shut the up. If you want to picked up, you pick up the yourself. Come on, face talking this. The you think it's really going on here, Emily? You ain't nobody damn master. You gonna sit up there and walk behind the man and antagonize the fuck out of him. Thank you so much, Charlotte Bain, for the $5 super chat. Kobe is trying, Emily. He's no slave. Love you, auntie. Okay. Thank you so much, Shonda Rochelle, for the $9.99 super chat. Emily's comments are off on Instagram, but auntie's comments is on like popcorn. Okay. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Shonda, for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Pamela Cleveland, for the $10 super chat. The mom made excuses for Emily's behavior and blamed Kobe. And next week, it looked like the father is about to step to him and talking about how he ain't gonna take care of his ass. Bitch, you the one that sat at the dining room table and okayed the whole fucking deal. And now you're gonna sit up there because your daughter don't know how to act around black people. Thank you so much, Atoya David, for the becoming a member. Welcome to the family. The stuff you doing, Emily, is crossing all kinds of lines in our community. It's not coming off. And I'm not saying that well, what am I saying here? There's certain words that you just can't, you can't use them. They rub us the wrong way in our community. Now I know he's African, right? That's where my ancestors came from. I ain't never been to Africa, so I ain't gonna pretend that I'm an African. But what I'm saying is there's certain words that you are using and your family is using and your behavior and how you're treating this man. And then you're going to sit there when he comes in a house and says, hey, babe, you're going to talk about, oh, no, not the person you just told that to shut the fuck up. Yeah, that person. Hey, babe, you still my babe. This is the same man you done put on. This is the same man, Emily, that you picked up from the Cotton Freaking Airport, and all you wanted to do was do the dude with him. You wanted to establish that it was good in the bed. That thing was still that thing. All the rest of it, that's the only thing he got control over. Is that what it is, Emily? Or do you got control over that too? Because everything else, you ain't even letting him have an end. He has no end. He don't have an end. Nothing he do, he's gonna win. He's in a lose-lose situation. And then you threaten him. I don't know if this is gonna last. I was just talking to you. No, that wasn't fucking talking. That was harassment. That was dictating. That was controlling. That was demanding. You weren't talking and you know damn well you wasn't. And then your mother gonna sit out there and get teary-eyed and says, well, you know, I don't believe that this is what you think it looks like. I think it's just, you know, person to person. Here it come. Here it come. But my husband would have never said that to me. Well, maybe he should. Because you sat there and let your daughter act a straight ass with that man. You sat there and let your daughter control and intimidate that cotton freaking man. You let your daughter sit up there and talk to that man any kind of way. Why don't you just listen to me? Because I'm doing it the way I want to do it, and I've asked you multiple times to back up. So if he had to even look like he was slipping to come, she would have been, oh! This how mofos get hung up. It's chicks like this that hang men up. My husband he would have never said that to me. Why would he? Just like Emily shouldn't have said that. Damn. You never checked your daughter. You didn't check her about the breastfeed. Matter of fact, your husband stood up and said, we don't mind her breast being all out around the house. We don't see nothing wrong with it. Thank you so much, Brittany Lynn, for the $1.99 super chat. That mother is a witch here and home. Thank you so much, Brittany Lynn. It's so many microaggressions, and they don't see it. Because it ain't but 2 black men that was in the community, and Emily had both of them. And now she brought one here. And he says she want to be in control of everything. She makes him apologize. And then she gives him a backhanded ass apology. Well, I apologize for talking to you. These are my opinions. They should not be thought of as factual. These are my opinions about what I saw. And I'm entitled to them. Emily and your family. This stuff that you doing, boo, is looking all kinds of fucked up. You do not bring somebody here and treat them this way. He said it's like she wants her parents to know she's in control of me. You goddamn right, Kobe. You goddamn right. She basically said it out her mouth. I want him to be worthy. Your father sat his ass up there and said, I'll take care of this. Your daughter goes over to China to teach. She's sleeping with the man, have unprotected sex, and bring you a little baby, a little grandbaby. But if y'all don't learn the do's and the and don'ts about how to properly communicate, what happens to your grandbaby? Because, see, he got to go out in that world, and his skin is brown. It's a lot y'all need to learn. And every time we turn around, that mother is crying. And acting like she in such fear. Do y'all notice that? Thank you so much, Yolanda Gibson, for the $1.99 super chat. That was supposed to be a one-night stand. Wrap it up. Okay, Yolanda. But do y'all notice how much the mama? You know what? Let me get off these bitches. Now, maybe I'm seeing it from a wrong lens. Maybe y'all can help me down in the comment section not see it from this lens. But this is my opinion about what I see. And they got a lot to learn. This man, in my opinion, has not shown anything to me on this television that justifies the way she's been treating and talking to him. They're coming from two different cultures. And they're coming together because of this baby. She keeps saying she don't know him from China, that he didn't talk to her this way in China, but he said she wasn't like this either. And she done got around her fucking family, and now you threatening, I'll send your ass back. This marriage won't work. Okay, send him back. Thank you so much, Stevie Truth, for the $9.99 super chat. I was extremely happy. He told her to shut the fuck up. Go, Kobe. Absolutely, Stevie Truth. But before I would have took that back, I would have added more to it, but it was the way she downplayed it. And that's what has happened to so many people. When we sat there on camera and we watched the way she talked to this man. We watched that on camera. And she said, oh, I was just talking. That wasn't just talking. And then you gonna walk up to the house and now you crying. Fuck you crying for? He the one out there cleaning horse dung. Thank you so much, AK, for the $2.79 cash at Emily on behalf of all of us. Shut the fuck up. Amen, AK. Couldn't have closed it up no better than that. Y'all let me know down in the comment section if I'm wrong. It's 946 people out here. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. If y'all think I'm wrong and I'm judging this wrong and I'm looking at this and my opinion need to be swayed and maybe I'm missing something out of this, let me know down in the comment section, because your auntie ain't never been too big to not listen to what y'all say and take your advice. Let me know. Am I wrong? But this is what I'm seeing out this. And I can't unsee it. I can't. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thank you to our new member. Welcome to the family. Y'all, I love y'all to pieces. Thank you so much, Ray Della, for keeping the chat nice and safe. I love y'all to pieces. Until next time, y'all, be safe. I love y'all.